Hi, I'm John Agarpo. I'm a junior here at Bellarmine, and I'm an only child, so the friends that I make are very important to me in my life. I try to surround myself with people that are loyal, accepting, honest, and respectful. And for me, friends provide a sense of comfort and connectedness. Someone who I can totally be myself around with, and someone who values my opinion and my company. I can be shy when meeting new people and joining new groups, and it takes me a while to warm up to people. So I look for outgoing people. I was lucky to start at Bellarmine with 11 kids from my old school, St. Leo's, and about nine of us still hang out today, which is pretty cool. And freshman year, we'd eat lunch together and play intramurals teams. And I noticed in the beginning of high school, a lot of people tend to hang out with friends from their old middle school, um, but not everyone at Bellarmine goes here with people from their old school. So we had a couple people join our friend group from other schools where they were the only kid there, and so it takes time to build new relationships. And one of those people today is one of my best friends. So by sophomore year, people began, breaking off and develop new friends. And it really depends on like what they do, like their hobbies, if they're doing robotics, sports or speech and debate, any of that. And I still consider them friends, and I enjoy catching up with them. But I have a new core group of friends who I am tight with now. When I started high school, I was looking forward to playing freshman football, but I didn't make the team, so I was pretty disappointed about that. And basically, my vision of high school kind of changed. So I played intramural sports with my friends, enjoyed the cross country team and track to keep busy, and to meet new people. But sophomore year, I made the tennis team, but I still didn't do football. So you develop new relationships really everywhere you go here, and I confided in my best friend, and he agreed to do football with me this past winter. We were doing conditioning the whole sophomore year, and now I'm playing JV football, which is cool. And it's really nice to do it with a friend the whole time because it's just easier, and you get to be yourself. And since high school, my relationship with my parents has begun to mature a little bit. I used to worry about, getting in trouble with my parents for a bad grade or a mistake. But now we work together to solve problems and figure out how to move forward and correct things because ultimately they want the best for you and you want the best for yourself as well. And I found it important to be honest with my parents about fears and mistakes, right, so that they can help me work things out. And I know they want, uh, and I know I share things that are going on in my life, and I ask for help when I need it, and I keep them informed so that they're not surprised, and then they feel like. And one example of that is, if you do bad on a test or a quiz, what I do is I usually, right, like when I get home, I kind of like let my parents know that I don't think I did too well in this quiz because you don't want like your parents just to go on power school a week later and find out and then you get kind of like yelled at. So it's a bit better to keep them informed and tell them I'm kind of struggling with this or I might need help so they can help you. And I found it important to build good relationships with my teachers at Bellarmine. uh, I went in at office hours a lot, and I would tell them about things I'm doing outside of class. My math, one example was my math teacher. So I was kind of struggling with geometry second semester, and I was in office hours, a lot. And I didn't really think my teacher noticed that I was there because there were a lot of kids there. But the next quiz and test I did really well on, and my teacher told me, right after the when we got our test back that she valued my hard work and I just should keep it up. And that's it's kind of what it's all about. You just gotta build good relationships with your teachers too. Um, and And if you make mistakes, your teachers aren't going to hold it against you, and they're always here to help you. And so I'm really glad I went to Bellarmine, and it's important to keep building new relationships.